I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Today, I want to just share something with you along your way to wherever it is you're trying to get to. You know, everybody has a different definition for success. And I'm not here to tell you what yours should be. I mean, please pursue whatever you think success is. Aim as high as you can, though. That's for sure. My father used to say all the time, I'm sure you all have heard it in different variations, but he used to always say, aim for the moon. Just in case you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. Just say that to me all the time. So that always was in me to aim high. Now, he wasn't saying aim with the intent to miss. He was just saying aim. In case you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. If you aim for the moon. But if you just aim for that first floor window and you miss it, you know, usually run into some type of wall and nothing happens. You slither down. You know, in my book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, I told people that men love three ways. They profess, they provide, they protect. And that's the core essence of a man's love. Well, there's some other P's in life, too. The number one thing you have to understand about trying to be successful, and I guess I'll call this the 4 P's. I may come up with 5 along the way. I don't know. I'm just talking as it's given to me. So I'm gonna start by saying that these are the 4 P's of success that you have to get ready for. Number 1 is pressure. A lot of it is applied by the circumstance of what you're trying to go for and what you're trying to do. But a lot of it also is self-imposed pressure. It's what you put on yourself to make it. It's a sense of urgency. It's a sense of necessity. But pressure is the first thing I want you to be ready for. And pressure comes in a lot of different forms, but it's going to be pressure. There's an old saying that pressure busts a pipe. See, that's why most people turn around, because of the pressure of trying to be successful. I want you to get it in your mind that it is going to be a pressurized situation on your rise to the top. Pressure. But understand that is what it is not going to change. That's it. Prepare yourself. Get ready for there to be pressure. The second thing I want you to understand is when you receive this pressure, you have to persist. You got to stay at it. You got to develop a doggedness. There's a song out that says, why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. That's a funny line in that song, because really I was thinking about it one day. I was humming it. And it occurred to me, said, why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. And, you know, now you could take it in the literal sense that cat chases the dog because it's innately it's in his spirit that cats and dogs are a lot of times enemies. Now, people have pets and have proven that if you show love on both sides, they can exist, and that happens too. But naturally, innately, when your cat goes by a dog and your dog don't recognize him, there's some barking going on. I'm talking about just walking through the neighborhood or something. So, but the reason that this dog is so persistent towards this cat is just because it's in him. It's innately in him. And what I'm saying to you, just using that as an analogy, is that you got to be persistent in that you got to develop some dog in you now, because pressure takes some fighting back. See, if you don't fight back against pressure, pressure busts a pipe. So what you think it'll do to you? Pressure crack walls. Pressure cause explosions. So if you don't fight back to hold it in, You understand? Pressure does most people in. This simple thing called pressure. The weight of what it feels like to want to be successful every single day, over and over and over and over and over. It's just too much pressure. People crack. You got to persist. You have to persist. The thought of giving up can come, but you got to get it out. You got to persist. The next thing I want you to think about is another something that I've been thinking about for years and learned for years. It's called perseverance. To persist means to insist. The key word in persist is insist. You must insist that this is going to happen. Now, the persist, I'm assuming, means it's a proaction. It's some type of proaction that you go towards it to make it, persist. You got to be persistent. You got to be constantly at it. You're insisting that it happens. You got to be constantly at it. But the next thing I want you to remember is perseverance. Perseverance is important. Perseverance means that when you've done your best, when you've persisted, when you're fighting back against the pressure, perseverance simply means I'm going to hang in here. If a crack come in the pipe, I'm going to hang in there. If the pipe bust, I'm going to keep going. If I got to put duct tape, mud, whatever I got to put on this thing, man, I'm going to use perseverance. I'm going to stay with it no matter what. So we looking at the three things again. You got to understand that it's going to be pressure, that you're going to have to persist. Keyword in persist is insist. You have to insist that no matter what the pressure is, I'm going to stay with it. But then perseverance, if it goes wrong, man, you got to get in there and keep fighting. But then, Lord have mercy, nothing helps you handle the 3 P's better than the 4th P. You got to pray. You got to use prayer. You got to talk to God. You got to use faith. You got to have some conferences with him late at night, early in the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, when you on the train, when you driving. You got to talk to God, man. You got to get yourself some help along the way. Nothing is bigger than prayer. There is nothing bigger than prayer. Prayer will help you overcome the pressure. Prayer will help you stay persistent. And Lord have mercy, prayer will help you persevere. Them is the 4 P's. God gave that to me. I'm passing it on.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived for the beginning of a new day, a new week, a new show. So ain't no need of holding it off, because it is upon us as we speak. The time we are talking about is called Right Now. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show about to pop off right now. Shirley Strawberry.
Good morning, right now. Is that right?
Yeah.
I got it right.
That's close.
Right
You're
now.
not going to get it right. You too bougie.
I got it.
Junior.
Right now. Morning.
Carla Farrell.
Right now. How about that?
Nephew Tommy.
Rick. R-E-T-T. Rick.
All right, now Shirley, let's try it again.
Okay, good morning, right now. I mean, okay.
You drug
One
it
more
out
time.
too.
This is it.
Try
Okay,
it.
let me think. I feel like Tommy with his W's right now. Good morning, right now. Hi.
Wow.
Shirley, there's
Hi.
no G in it. There's no
Hi.
G, Shirley. There's no G.
Rat now.
Like R-A-T, like rat?
Yes.
Okay, try that
okay.
if that'll help.
Okay,
That's what it
that
works
helps
for.
my mind. It does. Okay, good morning, rat now.
There you go.
Took too big of a pause.
I mean, that's all you gon' that's the best.
Yeah, I think it is, ladies
I
and
really
gentlemen.
tried on that one.
Yeah,
I
let's
thought I
try.
did
You
well.
know, the bougie
did,
person on the show.
Thank
It's
you,
hard to work
Carla.
with bougie people. It really is, man.
Whatever, man.
I'm so glad God gave me the career He gave me because I would not have made it in corporate America. It just ain't no way. Man, I've been sitting up in the meetings, man. Because look, when I was sold insurance, man, we used to be in meetings.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
be sitting there, my head just be to the side.
Why?
What are you talking about? I don't care about this. We're going to go over the company results for the quarter. It ain't my company. Dog, you
So
wasting
when you
your
was
time.
working in corporate, you was difficult then too, huh?
Dog, that didn't make no difference to me, man, what the company did for the quarter, man. Where's my damn check?
I know. I did hate meetings like that, though.
Man, I sold this much insurance, man. Can I have my money? How much do I get?
That's all you were
That's all that
cared
matters.
about.
You
That's
funny,
all you
Steve.
wanted to know.
Man, I can't know how well the company doing. What my check, man?
He's saying ain't my company.
Sitting up there talking, dog, this ain't even my life.
Is that when you turned the table over or something?
Oh yeah, that wasn't gonna work. I had ordered a 78 cutlass. My commission I was going to be able to get that cutlass.
Yeah.
I went to the people's house 3 times. The lady said, "This is great. I just want you to meet my husband." I explained that to this white dude. He said, "Yeah, that's great. We're not going to get it." I had bought the white steering wheel wrap for my cutlass. That's all I had the money for. He said we're not going to get it and made me understood. I stood up at that kitchen table and turned that little table over. I got to work the next day. Everybody was looking at me when I walked in. Gone.
You're fired.
Yeah.
So fired.
Aw, you had to give your cutlass back. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Pizza delivery. Can y'all deliver the pizza? Pizza delivery.
Yeah.
No pizza. May I help you?
Hello, I'm trying to order pizza.
Okay, can you hold for me, please?
All right.
Okay, sorry about that, sir. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I need to order 10 pizzas.
You want 10 pizzas? And what kind of crust was that going to be?
I need 6.
Sir, can you talk up for me, please?
I need 6 cheese pizzas.
6?
6 cheese pizzas on thin crust.
What kind of crust was that again?
Thin.
Thin. 6 cheese, thin crust pizzas. And do you want any other toppings on that, sir?
No, I need 2 meat lovers.
What was that again? Can you speak up a little bit? I'm really having a hard time hearing you.
I need 2 meat lovers.
2 meat lovers, is that?
Yes, 2 meat lovers.
2 meat lovers pizza. Okay, and what kind of crust would you like on that, sir?
That's thick crust.
You said you wanted thin crust on that?
Thick.
Sir, I'm having a really hard time hearing you. Can you speak up for me?
I need 2 meat lovers with thick crust.
Thick crust. Okay.
All right, and then the last is 2 veggies on thin crust.
2 bed sheets?
Veggies.
2 veggies. 2 veggies on the thick crust.
Do y'all deliver to gated community?
Okay, can you hold for a second for me, please, sir? Okay, sorry about that, sir. Okay, can I get your phone number?
342-689.
Okay, I heard 342-689, but I didn't get the rest of those numbers. Can I get an area code or?
No, my number 342-689.
Okay, I need to get the whole 7 digits and the area code so that we can put you in the computer to try to find your location.
I told you my number. My number is 342-689.
Okay, sir. Let me get my manager on the phone. excuse me, wait. There's my phone. He's giving me like 6 numbers. Maybe how can he?
That's fine. I'll take care of it. Sir, how are you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right, I ordered 10 pizzas, 6 cheese pizzas, 2 meat lovers, and 2 veggies. I'm trying to see do y'all have a problem delivering to a gated community?
Oh, not at all. We deliver to a gated community all the time. Let me just get a number for you and an address.
Right, my number 342-689.
Sir, that's only 6 digits. We need 7 digits. Well, actually, your area code plus your 7 digits.
Okay, I don't. If you just leave it with the guard, he'll make sure I get it.
No, sir, I don't think you understand. I need to have a phone number where I can call you. We can go in and out of the gate. That's not a problem. When I get there, I want to deliver directly to you.
You can't go in and out that gate. Shh, listen, you can't go in and out that gate.
Sir, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up some?
Okay, I'm trying to get 10 pizzas delivered, and you just drop it off with the guard.
Sir, I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to deliver the pizza to you directly. The guard is not who's getting the pizza, right? I'm delivering it.
But he gon' pay you. I'm cool with the guard. He gon' pay you.
Okay, well, where are you located? Let's do this. Where are you located?
I'm in Angola.
Angola?
Angola.
Where's Angola?
Angola. Y'all don't know Angola? I'm in Angola.
Angola, Louisiana?
The penitentiary.
Huh? So we can't deliver pizza to Angola Penitentiary?
Look, I ordered 10 pizzas from her. 6 cheese pizzas, 2 meat lovers, and 2 veg. Look, I can't be on this phone too much longer.
Listen, sir, I know what you're saying, but we're not delivering to Angola. Do you know where we're located? You got to call somebody. We're in Dallas. Look, you got to call somebody in Angola, Louisiana.
Look, I'm trying to get these 10 pizzas. Look, I'm not finna go back and forth with you.
Exactly, and I'm not going to go back and forth with you either. We are unable to deliver this pizza to you, okay?
Why?
Because you are in the penitentiary, sir. No one delivers pizza to people in the penitentiary.
People in the penitentiary can't order pizza?
No, sir, they cannot. We do not deliver to the penitentiary. And then we're in Dallas. Do you know how long it would take to get pizza to Angola?
I don't give a Let me tell you, okay, who the manager there?
I am the manager. You're speaking with the manager.
What's your name?
Never mind what my name is. Just know that I'm the manager.
Okay, let me say this to you, since you're the manager there. If I don't get no pizzas here tonight, when I get out in 3 years, I'm coming down there and I'm going to you up.
So who the you think you talking to? You ain't going to me up. In 3 years, I won't be here. But matter of fact, I just might stay here for 3 years. So when you come back...
Let me tell you something. If y'all don't bring these pizzas to this penitentiary and get it to the guard before he get off work, then it's going to be around here. Now, I done ordered these 10 pizzas and everybody on the cell block is waiting on them.
Sir, I don't care about you and your folk on your cell block. You are in the penitentiary, and I don't even know why you calling or you on my phone. This is a business, okay? And I have a job to do. I am not delivering pizzas to a penitentiary.
So y'all discriminating about where y'all bring pizzas at?
No, we don't discriminate, but we ain't located in Angola unless you're going to give me some petrol for my metro. I ain't coming.
Let me tell you something. I want you to remember these numbers. 342-689. If you see that spray painted on your house or that damn pizza place, then you know my done got out and I'm looking for your 342-689.
I don't give a about 342-689 and 743. What I'm saying is your is grass if you come up here in 3 years, and guess what? Don't drop the soap.
Who you think you talking to?
That's what I said.
Who you think you talking to?
You better get off my phone.
I got one more thing to tell you before I get out in 3 years. These are the last words I'm going to say to you.
What's that?
You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. Say what you got to say.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, my goodness. You got to be freaking kidding me, man. Oh, my God. Oh, God, this is Nephew Tommy.
There you have it. People in the penitentiary should be able to get a pizza, too, okay? I'm just saying. You know, DoorDash might have to go through 3-4 checkpoints, but, you know, you get your item at the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Oh,
what's wrong with that?
You act like the prison in the city. You act like he's in the city. That pizza gonna be so cold by the time he get in that penitentiary.
All right, thank you, Nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time for Ask the CLO, the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. Are you ready?
What time?
All right, this one's from Rashid in Lake Charles, Louisiana. He says, I've been married for 6 years, and I think my wife reached her sexual peak, or she might be cheating on me because she has really been frisky lately. She's initiated sex at the dinner table while we're watching TV with our kids and while we're in a drive-through one day picking up food. My 5-year-old son asked me why his mama squeezes my pee-pee so much, and it's embarrassing.
In front of the boy?
Why is she acting like this all of a sudden?
What is you complaining about, Doc? That's man, what's wrong with you? Yeah, man, I've been married 6 years. Why would you return the gift? Damn, somebody doing something for you and now you don't want it? I don't understand that, dog. I don't think she's cheating on you at all. That's not how they act when they cheating on your partner.
She's trying to take it to the next level, partner.
How
I don't think that's how a woman would act if she cheating on you. What's she squeezing on you for?
She wouldn't change. Men change. Yeah. Women don't change.
Tell that boy to look out that window and let her keep doing what she's doing.
You be quiet.
Women don't change, but Shirley, he said, all of a sudden this has picked up. Now there is a change.
There is some sort of change.
But that's not from cheating.
Cheating, right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know why you're going there, dog. That's a negative approach. Seems like a blessing to me. Stop wrapping your blessing in negativity. You touching me, I'm touching you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the deal.
It's a two-way street. Yeah.
Your ass right and play in the Happy Meal.
That's in a 5-year-old
That's all you gotta do.
All up here, these is bucket seats. We're going to put a blanket across here in a minute.
Yes.
All right, so don't look a gift horse in the mouth, basically, to the husband. Just let that go. All right, CLO Latrice in Kansas says, I'm a 27-year-old single female, and I've been doing online dating, but it's not working out. I sell high-end cars, so I meet a lot of great men and women, but it's just for a fling or we'll go to dinner. I recently had a customer that bought 2 cars from me, and we dated briefly. I stopped dating him when I met his wife and started hanging out with her. He got wind of the affair with his wife, so now he's blackmailing me to do a threesome with him and his wife. I think I should bow out of this gracefully and leave them both alone. Do you think he's bluffing, or will he really tell on me?
What is these people doing?
Wait a minute. Tell on you to who?
I guess to her bosses at the car dealership. She sells high-end cars.
So how is he gonna break that news to them?
Well, he's a customer, so
he must have got a better deal than what he was
I don't know.
So, okay, hold on. So what is he going to tell your boss? You were sleeping with him and now you sleeping with his wife?
Try to get her.
I don't know why you say online dating ain't working out for you, because it seems like you're scoring all over the damn place. I don't know how much more working out for you it could be.
What does she want?
You're dating and sleeping with everybody you sell cars to.
And they high-end cars at that, they
high-end cars.
Yeah.
What is wrong, lady?
She's got everything going on.
Yo.
Her end is high.
Yeah. And that's coming from somebody with a high end.
Hey, these punches too early in the morning now. These punches is too early.
That boy hitting hard.
They too early now. I don't like to get hit before the prank now. It's just a little too early.
You gotta warm up, Tommy.
I gotta warm up to this.
What do you think, Steve? Is he gonna tell, or is he bluffing?
Hell no, he ain't gonna tell. You can't bribe your way into a threesome. Let me ask you a question. Does his wife know that you and him was kicking it?
Oh, she didn't say. She did not say.
See, he can't afford to open his damn mouth.
No, he can't. He bluffing.
No.
Trust me, that's a
He'll
bluff
be taking
move.
a chance with that one, yeah.
And the general manager of the dealership ain't gonna care.
You know,
just buy
if you call my job, you know I'm gonna call your job. Hello.
Woo. All right, so moving on. Terry in Brooklyn says, I'm a 32-year-old professional female, and I've been in a long-distance relationship for 8 months. We both have a problem with the distance between us, but he expects me to move because he owns a home and I'm in a rental home. I told him that's not fair. It's also not fair that he hangs out with a female best friend while I'm not in town, but he never brings her around when I'm in town. He keeps asking me to move in with him so he won't have to hang out with his friend. Does this sound right to you? Is this female friend my replacement while I'm away?
Well, if you come to town, he won't have to hang out with his best friend. Why does he have to hang out with the best friend? If you ain't here doing me, I need somebody doing me.
Okay.
Y'all go ahead and give it a try. It normally does not work out.
You're gonna wind up naked, though.
I'm just saying. You can go ahead and try it since you ain't gonna listen to me, but it might not be in your best interest. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So to answer her question, is this female friend her replacement while she's away? Is yes, then, CLO?
I mean, he
Sounds
just
like
said if you come to town, I won't have to see her no more.
Yeah.
That's what he said. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. He spelled it out for him.
So should she move then?
Move? I don't, why are they talking about moving? They ain't in love.
Well, he wants her to move because he owns his home and she just rents her.
They not in love. All this
So don't
moving
move.
in and you ain't got
A ring.
You gonna move into his house. You ain't got no paper. You need something with your name on it.
All
a
right.
marriage license or a deed.
Yep. All right, CLO, thank you as always.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
What's up, fam? I'm Brian Ford, artist and baker, and host of the new podcast, Flaky Biscuit. On this podcast, I'm going to get to know my guests by cooking up their favorite nostalgic meal. It could be anything from Twinkies to Mom's Thanksgiving dressing. Sometimes I might get it wrong. Sometimes I'll get it right.
I'm so happy it's good because, man, if it wasn't, I'd be like, everybody not my mom.
Either way, we will have a blast. You'll have access to every recipe so you can cook and bake alongside me as I talk to artists, musicians, and chefs about how this meal guided them to success. And these nostalgic meals, fam, they inspire one-of-a-kind conversations.
When I baked this recipe, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Oh.
Does this podcast come with a therapist?
It can. Listen to Flaky Biscuit every Tuesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
So this is how to get your man to talk about his feelings. And Steve, please see if you agree with this. Guys, see if you agree with this, because they're not known to do this. So ladies, if you're tired of guessing how your man feels, here's some pointers for you to get your guy to share. All right, Steve, let's see if you agree. Be trustworthy. How about that? For a guy to open up...
Hell no.
What?
So we stop right there. I'm sorry.
I didn't even hardly get it
I'm not
out.
understanding what you say.
For a
If
guy
you want
to...
your man to open up, what?
Okay, yes. Okay, so if you want your guy to open up and share his emotions with you, he's got to be able to trust you. Okay? He's got to...
That's what it means, Tommy.
Okay, I got you.
Didn't ask you to be trusted.
Yeah, you didn't even let me get it out, Tommy. Anything with the word
Once I hear the word
trust,
I'm
yeah.
on.
Yeah. All right. Treat him as an equal. Okay, so he's your partner, he's your husband, he's your man, he's your boo, whatever. So don't treat him like a child.
I had that. Nah, I ain't had that before.
What do you mean?
Okay. Treat you like an equal.
What happened before?
I'm just saying, I ain't saying who it was. I'm just saying.
We didn't say who.
You being treated equal now. I'm being treated like a child now.
Equal now, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've actually been a slave before.
Really, Steve?
By your woman?
I mean, you know, if that's the game you're playing, was that the game you were playing or something? You know how people do role reversal? Uh-huh.
No, it wasn't no game. He was a slave.
It's really
it was not.
Give me my shoes.
What are you talking about, role reversal? No.
You know how you role play with your mate? You role play.
You whisper when you talk?
Yeah.
The whole talking low the whole time?
You ever had
never made eye contact?
You ever been in such a bad relationship that they be sleep on your arm in the morning and you have a decision to make? Do I run the risk of pulling my arm out and waking her up, or do I just chew it off?
That's your decision?
Yeah.
Coyote love.
Don't wake
Let me
up.
tell you something, man. I damn near had got it off, but I started crying. Because I had been bitten into my shoulder. That blood was everywhere. She woke up with blood all around in my mouth. She, what are you doing? I was
chewing my arm.
Trying to chew my arm.
Wow.
So what you don't want to wake her up.
So this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But she heard me whimpering.
Wow, Steve.
What are you doing, boy?
What are you crying? Why is there blood on your mouth? Trying to eat my arm off instead of waking your ass up, which obviously I didn't do. There's blood everywhere on these sheets. You done messed these sheets up. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Just trying to leave your ass sleep is what I was trying to do. My bad.
God.
Well, let me go on down to the hospital and get these 85 stitches put in my shoulder.
Hey, come on back.
I had to put a little bit of meat back on it. I had most of the meat in my mouth, so they was able to pack it back on and restructure my shoulder.
Wow.
Go ahead. What's
all
next?
right. Like compliment him when he does something well. That's a good way to get him to open up. Like,
That's good.
Yeah, like, compliment of the things he does well, in case he's self-conscious or something. Oh, honey, I like the way you did this, or, whatever.
That's all you gonna do?
That's what you've heard.
That's what I get.
That's what you get too, Tommy?
Who told you to put that on?
Told me one time, you got on 4 different blacks. Them blacks, right? That's 4 different blacks you got on. Them pants don't go with that jacket, that shirt. That's 4 different blacks.
Yeah, well,
that's ugly.
That's the risk.
But go on and wear it if that's what you want to do.
T-shirts around here. Where you going?
Yeah, that's what you get, Jay.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you just gonna put on a clean T-shirt now, out the blue.
Yeah, change of behavior.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
All right. You got to pick the right time, okay? Don't start asking him about his feelings when he's rushed or when he's distracted or watching a game and stuff like that. You got to ease into it, ladies. Ease
Instead of this right here. So you just gonna sit there and ain't gonna talk to me? Well, I'm watching the damn game. Oh, the game is more important than me?
Yes.
Right now, it is. Really.
Before you go to work, we need to talk.
Yeah, this game is pretty big. They only gonna play this once a year.
What did you say? Did you actually say those words?
Yeah.
To yourself?
You don't say it out loud.
But you're getting said.
So here's another one. Watch your approach, how you approach it. Don't just push it down his throat,
Hello.
Yeah, be gentle, be non-judgmental. You want him to open up. You don't want him to run away from the conversation.
Because you sure don't want to put that down your throat.
Yeah. You don't want it down your throat. Don't push it down our throat.
Right. Hello.
And watch your body language, ladies. We're just moving on. Watch your body language. Yeah, keep yourself cool. Keep your, don't forget you're trying to make him feel safe and not judged. Okay? So, be cool about it.
Okay.
Be sexy with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm learning something, Shirley. It's good.
You got that one, Steve? You cool with that one? Watch your body language?
Watch your body language.
Uh-huh.
Do you hear me talking to you?
Is that neck moving?
Yeah.
Turn all the way around.
I hear everything you're saying.
You're sitting over there with your arms folded.
Yeah, you got to be cool about it, ladies, if you want to get him to open up.
You want him to open up, but you cross your legs.
And your arm fold.
Hand fold, John. That's ugly. This is an ugly conversation. When they legs are crossed and arms folded.
Oh, yeah.
You partner.
Shirley, these ain't good advices. If you want a man to open up, come talk to me naked. I will be wide open as soon as you walk in the door talking to me naked. Can I talk to you for a minute? Hell yeah. What's up? What's up?
Unless it's a game you really want. You pick now to be naked.
Right.
Yeah, right now.
Every time to be naked.
Yes, he does. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. This is the 4th of July cookout edition, okay? So would you rather charcoal grill or gas grill?
Wood.
Come on.
Yeah. Now, one of
them. Come on.
Charcoal.
I use lump charcoal, which is actually good. I haven't used briskets in years.
Why is she asking the cooking question?
She don't even know what we talking about, Tommy.
You got an attitude.
Tommy, she don't even know what we talking about.
That's so mean. Because I asked the Would You Rather question.
Tommy, she don't even know what she asked.
Yeah, I do.
She trying to put out there
I know what charcoal is.
Charcoal or gas? How do you
shut up? Beef ribs or pork ribs? Would you rather beef ribs or pork ribs? More food,
pork
Tommy.
Yeah,
pork ribs.
Pork ribs.
Yeah,
pork ribs.
And pork. And when you put it on open fire and you expose them to lump charcoal with wood chips, is no longer pork anyway.
It's just what is it? What is it?
It becomes a new meat. It's called barbecue.
Now say that all the time.
Is that
saying B-O-B-B-Y like Bobby Brown?
Bobby, B-O-B-B-Y. Barbecue. It's a whole new meat. It ain't even pork no more, I'm telling you.
Oh,
because I don't really care for pork at all.
Uh-huh.
But when I'm eating baby backs, I'm telling you, it go down just like beef.
All right. This is the Would You Rather 4th of July cookout edition. Flats or drums when it comes to chicken wings? You like the flats or you like the drumsticks? Which one?
You don't do that on the 4th. You cook the whole damn wing. You don't break that up like that. See, you got two different. You got your holidays mixed up. That's Super Bowl you talking about with flats and drumette. This is the 4th. You cook the whole wing.
I like flats. Period.
Yeah, he is telling the truth though.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. I like flats. I don't care what holiday it is. All right. Would you rather dry rub or lots of barbecue sauce?
You don't need sauce.
Because my rub is off the chain. Now, if you're going to do a sauce, Jen Ira, JENIRA.com. The hands down best barbecue sauce in the world in a bottle. JenIra.com barbecue sauce. Order the mild, the medium, and the hot. And Lord have mercy, prepare yourself for the best barbecue you've ever had. I'm telling you right now.
To get an endorsement.
It's better than Williams Brothers. And I thought that was better.
All right,
than
one last one. Spades or dominoes? Spades or dominoes?
Oh, either one. You can get hurt. Spades.
Oh, you got to go spades because more black people play spades.
When the ladies play more. But there's some lady dominoes now. There's some lady dominoes.
Beat
All
your
right.
ass.
Coming up next, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, your boy J. Anthony Brown is here, and I don't know if you knew this, but he has another new book out, and this one's called Signs That Tell You're About to Get Dumped.
My man.
Yeah.
So, come on,
Well,
Jay.
Steve, I know. How many books have you written, Steve? 4. 3.
But you've already caught me.
No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to catch up with you and write books. And the days I'm not here, I'm up writing. I'm writing. I'm writing.
Okay.
When I'm not here, I'm writing. So this new book, it's called Signs You Might Be About to Get Dumped.
Okay.
Chapter 1, this is a great chapter. She says she's going on a girl trip, but she ain't packing nothing but Victoria's Secrets and condoms. You know, she ain't, you need to look into that, okay?
Condoms.
She told you she needs to stay late with the kids and work with them with their homework at Starbucks. Whatever. Yeah, don't give me that.
What's the name of your book again?
Signs you about to get dumped.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
A clear
All right,
sign.
you over to the house. Y'all chilling. You find a man's jacket at the house. It's 8 sizes too big, but she says it's for you. Yeah, whatever.
That's a big dude, though. That's a big dude been coming through.
You about to get dumped.
You about to get dumped. She in the kitchen cooking ribs, chicken, turkey meat for her mama. Now, you know damn well her mama's a vegetarian. What's up with that? You know that. Come on, don't try to play me like that. Do you see stupid written on my face? You about to get dumped, partner.
This is Jay's new book.
She tell you, she say, baby, I'm going to be going to a baby shower, but it starts at 11 o'clock at night, and they asked us all to wear sequin dresses, so, but I'll be back, so, all right, it starts at 11 at night. Do I look like a fool to you?
Love his book.
Look at me. Take a good look. Do I look stupid? Yeah, she been out all day long. It's 11 o'clock at night. Here she come traipsing in 11:30, around quarter to 12. You sitting there waiting, traipsing in, right? And she smell like Old Spice. Man, what's
Well, your ass got some time on your hands.
Yeah, he been thinking, right?
Yeah. Chapter 9. Chapter 9. I'm writing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, y'all getting busy, right? And you see about 4 or 5 freak moves you ain't never seen before. You're like, whoa. When you been doing that?
He is crazy.
I know.
You tell me something. When you start doing that, hanging off the ceiling fan and stuff like that, what you doing that with? Where that come from? All right, y'all laying in bed, right? It's just chapter. Let me see. This chapter 13. This is a good chapter. You hear a ringtone. Chapter 13. You hear a ringtone, and they go boom, 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 boom. That's a ringtone, right? Boom, 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 boom. She just let it ring.
Wait, what? Show you right.
I tell you, that's Jake from State Farm. Get out of here.
What are you wearing, Jake?
The insurance man.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jake from State Farm. It's been 4 months, right? You about to get done. This is a good book. Signs to tell when you about to get. It's been 4 months, and y'all ain't done nothing. She said, it's been 4 months. It's for 4 months. You must think I'm stupid. Don't nobody for 4 damn months. Get out of here. Do I look stupid to you?
These mouth noises. I know. Raspberries and things.
Book will be out shortly. I'll tell you how to get done.
All right, Jay, we can't wait to get it. It'll be on the bestseller list, we're sure. Coming up next, the nephew with today's prank phone call. Coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, he jumped in feet first. Woo, wait till you hear this letter. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
This right here, y'all, this is called Jezebel Spirit. Jezebel Spirit. Take your time, cat dog. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Alicia.
Speaking.
All right. You may not know my voice, but I'm sure you probably know me if you saw me. But I'm Brother Greg at the church.
Okay, all right. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry to disturb your evening. I wanted to reach out to you. The workers at the church. We had a meeting.
Okay.
A lot of the deacons and the sisters at the church have come to had a meeting, and I wanted to give you a call. Now, Melanie, that's your sister, right?
Yeah, that's my sister. That's my baby sister.
Okay. All right. Well, now we got a bit of a problem, but they felt that it would be best for me to call you and discuss it with you and let you know what what they have agreed upon. I'm just basically the messenger, and I'm just calling you to give you the word of what's going on.
Okay. Brother Greg, right?
Yeah, Brother Greg.
Okay. Your wife is in the choir, right?
Yeah.
Light skin. Okay. I know you. I think I know y'all. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, Sister Alicia, what the officials of the church are saying is that they're saying that they have reason to believe that your sister has been having an affair with Pastor and
my sister.
Your sister Melanie. And they saying she's had an affair with Pastor. Now, like I said, I'm just the messenger.
Okay, so why y'all calling me about something Melanie doing?
Well,
what does that have to do with me?
Like I say, the officials had a meeting, and what they're saying is this is nothing but a Jezebel spirit. And what they don't want to do.
No, wait a minute. Now you're being rude now. Come on. And
well,
I'm the sister. Oh, okay, I'm going to hear you out now. But
you just hear me out now. They're saying that this is a Jezebel spirit, and they would rather all of the family not be welcome at the church anymore.
Okay. First of all, why are you delivering a message to me about my sister? If I have a problem with my sister, seems like you would be calling my sister. Now, we two separate people, so why are you calling me about my sister, about a rumor, and now you're saying y'all don't want me in the church? Is that what you're saying, brother?
They're saying for the entire family. So if you got some brothers, sisters, aunties, they won't, because evidently all of the ladies in the Thompson family must have some type of Jezebel spirit in them.
No, wait a minute.
And they don't want that.
Now, wait a minute now. You like I said, now, be mindful who you speaking to, calling somebody a Jezebel. Because you're being rude. What you can't do is call somebody and accuse somebody and then call them a derogatory word, talking about somebody a Jezebel and a Jezebel. Now, you're being rude, sir.
Well, it's a Jezebel spirit is what they were saying.
Okay. That's got to be the most asinine, foolishness I have ever heard in my life. Who does that? Who are you to call me? Don't ask me no like that. You calling me like some hood like who the hell calls somebody like they got a Jezebel spirit? That's like calling somebody a kid, somebody you got a badass kid. Does your mama have a Jezebel spirit?
Wait a minute. Now wait a minute.
Does your mama, does your red lipstick wearing white got a Jezebel spirit?
I'm asking you.
And whoop your ass. That's what's gonna happen. You gonna mess around and get your ass whooped and get drugged through the damn pool pit around with the top.
Well, as of right now, the family can't come to the church.
You think we want to be around a church that got people constantly asking me, out your damn mouth, do I have a Jezebel spirit?
But you never answered the question. Do you have one?
I might have a Rahab spirit. Now, you know she was a good in the Bible. Now, I've been a member of this damn church for the last 8 years. I don't pay plenty tithes at this damn church. And if Pastor has a problem with me, you tell Pastor I have a problem with me.
Sister Alicia.
Yeah,
Let me say this and then I'm going to be through.
Go ahead. First of all, before you say another damn word to me, you need to apologize and speak to me like you got some just respect.
Okay, can I say this?
Go ahead. I apologize.
Okay, I apologize because this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and you just got pranked by your sister, Melanie.
I'm going to kick y'all ass.
You all right?
That was a good one. Y'all got me. Ooh, I can't wait to talk to Melanie ass today. Ooh.
I don't know who the lady is in the choir with the red lipstick on, but that I have no earthly idea. All right, no Jezebel spirits, none of that. We all right?
Maybe a Rahab, like I said, maybe a Rahab, because there was more than one Bible, and she did good work for the kingdom. Because I was good worker for the kingdom. Now I said, now wait a minute, I ain't been a long time now. Wait till you don't went too far.
Oh my God! Oh God, I love church people. I love church people. Hey, let me ask you something. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ooh, Lord.
Man, come on.
Too much.
Did she say what I think she said?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
You gotta be serious. I ain't been one in a long time.
Long time.
Wow.
Everybody has a past.
My favorite
Everybody has a
line is does your mama have a Jezebel?
Yes.
She went hard.
Yes, she did, Steve. She went hard.
All right. The nephew is coming to St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, get ready. That is July 7th, 8th, and 9th. The nephew is coming to town. Skip to the Lou. I will be at the Helium Comedy Club, July 7th, 8th, 9th. St. Louis. Laying in the cut is Dothan, Alabama, July 15th. Dothan, Alabama. Tickets on sale right now. And then after that, I'm at the Cap Outside Conclave, where you can catch me on the 22nd, which is Saturday, where I will be hosting the family outing on the River Walk. You don't want to miss it, baby. Tickets on sale right now. Go to CappaConclave2023.com. That's CappaConclave2023.com. And guess what's almost sold out? That nephew, on the 23rd in Redondo Beach, California. We getting there. We almost there. Got a few tickets left. I'm proud of y'all, LA and everybody around the way. Y'all must miss the nephew, because I miss y'all too. But I looked at the tickets and said, oh my God, I think they love the nephew. So few tickets left. Redondo Beach, California at Redondo Performing Arts Center. The nephew is coming on Sunday night, the 23rd. Tickets on sale right now.
Well, thank you, Tommy. Strawberry Letter up next. He jumped in feet first. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
What's up, fam? I'm Brian Ford, artist and baker, and host of the new podcast, Flaky Biscuit. On this podcast, I'm going to get to know my guests by cooking up their favorite nostalgic meal. It could be anything from Twinkies to Mom's Thanksgiving dressing. Sometimes I might get it wrong. Sometimes I'll get it right.
I'm so happy it's good because, man, if it wasn't, I'd be like, everybody not my mama.
Either way, we will have a blast. You'll have access to every recipe so you can cook and bake alongside me as I talk to artists, musicians, and chefs about how this meal guided them to success. And these nostalgic meals, fam, they inspire one-of-a-kind conversations.
When I baked this recipe, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Oh.
Does this podcast come with a therapist?
It can. Listen to Flaky Biscuit every Tuesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, he jumped in feet first. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm a 28-year-old woman, and I've been having bad luck on the dating scene. Finally, I met someone, and I thought he was great. Emotionally, he fulfilled my needs, and he planned the best dates. We formed a bond over the fact that we were both tired of dating and being disappointed. After dating for a couple of months, we decided to take things to the next level, and we had sex. It was amazing at first. Then he stopped right in the middle of the act and asked me to put my stiletto heels back on. I did it and thought it was something new and fun, but as we continued to do the do, he focused more on my feet and my shoes than he did on other essential parts of my body. The next time we were intimate, he asked me to take off my socks, and then he grabbed my foot and interlocked his fingers between my toes. The third time we were intimate, he grabbed my foot and smacked himself across the face with it. Now, that freaked me out, and I've never been so mortified. But I didn't say anything. I decided to take a break from us having sex, and it was fine with him because I soon figured out it was my feet that got him aroused, not me. Recently, we were chilling and watching TV, and he took my socks off and started licking the bottom of my feet. I tried to pull away, but he had a vice grip hold, and I could see that he was very aroused. It was time to have the conversation about his foot fetish. He admitted that he was very attracted to me when we first met, primarily because of my feet and the white toenail polish. I told him he was weird, and he said he'd get back in counseling if I promised not to break up with him.
Foot counseling?
What? Should I give him a chance to change or break up with him? Whew, I don't know about this guy. You said it. It's weird. And it is a foot fetish. And I guess the foot fetish is like the most common of all the fetishes out there. What he's doing does sound freaky and a little bit crazy, especially the part about him having a vice grip on your toes and you not being able to get away. That was, kind of weird. But I guess it all depends on what you're used to, or in this case, what you're not used to. And guess what? It is okay to feel the way you feel. If you don't like something, or if something is uncomfortable for you and to you, then you got to tell him. I mean, you got to let him know what you don't like and that you don't like this, and to stop it immediately because it's freaking you out. That's how you explained it to us in the letter. And I'm sure he's heard this before because you said he's been in counseling. So it was no surprise to him that it was a bit much for you. It was no surprise. He would get back into counseling if you promised not to break up with him. So, you got to decide, is this too much for you? Is this too freaky for you? It sounds like it is. It doesn't sound like you like it very much, and it does sound like he's locked in on your feet. And it doesn't sound like you're interested in that. So if you need to break up with him, I mean, that's what you got to do, because it can only get worse from this point. I mean, there's no telling what might happen the next time, you guys are intimate. So maybe you need to stop while you're ahead, because you never know what might happen with this freaky guy. Steve? Whew.
Well,
put your foot in.
To me,
did I put my
it
foot in?
Seems like this is a progressive thing.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I mean by this. You're 28, you finally met a man, both of y'all said y'all was tired of dating and wanted to find something real. After y'all dated for 2 months, everything was going, y'all decided to go to the next level. Okay, now here where we changed it. We had sex, it was amazing at first. Then he stopped right in the middle of the act, asked me to put my stiletto heels back on. I did it, thought it was something new and fun. I ain't got no problem with that. I like stiletto. I like toe pointing. I like all that. Heels up, ankle holding, all that. All that.
Careful,
it's progressive. Now, you understand what I'm saying? I'm just working through some things with y'all.
Yeah.
So you put the heels back on, it was good. I wouldn't have let you take them off. Let's just start right there. You wouldn't have had to go get them back on. Because I'd have stopped you from taking them off. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. It's levels to this. Mm-hmm. And then he focused more on your feet and your shoes than the rest of your body. Okay, that's what you said. The next time we was intimate, now this one, he asked me to take off my socks. He grabbed my foot. He interlocked his fingers between my toes. Now, wait a damn minute now.
Okay.
Hold on. If you jam your big ass hands down between each one of my toes, let me explain something to you. My toes has never been apart before, ever. Ever. They friends. They a package. Yeah, my toes are always touching at all times. A lady grabbed my big toe one time, giving me a pedicure, and put her whole hand on my big toe and separated it from the other four. I was hyperventilating. I couldn't even breathe. So once you interlock your fingers in between my damn toes and you got big ass hands, we gonna break up about this.
Hold up, Steve. Hold up, okay?
You're not interlocking your fingers between my damn toes.
We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. The subject, he jumped in feet first. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. He jumped in feet first.
Well, this lady that met this man, they finally started dating. They both decided they needed something real. He was amazing. They had amazing dates and everything. After 2 months, they decided to go to the next level, and they're having sex. And in the middle of it, he stopped and asked her to put these stilettos on. Once again, nobody got no problem with that. That's fun. You know, I like all that, too. You know, so anyway, they get on and that. But she noticed she started paying more attention to the shoes and her feet than the rest of her body parts. There ain't no problem. So they went on and had sex again, because sex was amazing, she said. You know. Then they did it again. Mm-hmm. She thought it was new and fun. And then the next time we were intimate, he asked me to take off my socks. Now, why he had to ask you to take your damn socks off is beyond me. Don't nobody want to make love with your socks on. That ain't cute.
Oh, okay.
So now he got to ask you to take your socks off. Don't be country now. Take your damn socks. Y'all ain't in the barn nowhere. Y'all ain't out in the field.
She didn't want to.
You in the house. Take your damn socks off.
She was scared.
But when she did take them socks off, this damn fool grabbed her foot and interlocked his fingers between her toes. What?
Exactly.
Boy, do you know what the hell would have happened if you do that to me? Because like I said, my feet is a buddy package. They friends. They've never really been separated. They've been in gaiters before. Even my sandals, my feet still touch. There's no point where I don't care if I'm jumping where all my toes spread out and look like a hand. My feet always look like feet. They don't ever open up. They don't have the ability to grab stuff, pick up quarters and stuff off the ground. These ain't monkey feet. I can't hang from a tree by my foot. None of that. I can't write with my foot. You know, people can write with their feet. I can't do that. Uh-huh. All right. And that kind of hurts you. The third time we was intimate, now here's another one that's a little shocking. He grabbed my foot and he smacked himself across the face with it. That freaked me out. Oh, that would have freaked me out too. But I bet he wouldn't grab it no more. I'd have kicked his ass so hard with my foot in his face, I'd have dislocated his damn jaw. I bet you won't grab my big ass. I wasn't 13. If you slap yourself with this foot I got, you're going to knock your monkey ass out.
It's not about you.
Because you take this big ass 13 and run across your face, I'm going to put your ass to sleep. That's what you should have did. You should have, if you got tired of it, it freaked you out, you should have said, oh, and just kicked him dead in the jaw. And you've never been so mortified, but I didn't say anything. I decided to take a break from having sex with this guy because I figured I was my feet that was more aroused me. Well, they was chilling and watching TV. He took my socks off and started licking the bottom of my feet.
Ew.
I done seen some fine women in my day. I've never met nobody.
Come on, say
so damn fine.
That you
I'm just licking the bottom of your damn. You done walked in there to the bathroom and came back in here. I'll be damned. if I sit up here and run the risk of getting Pine Sol and Lysol all over my damn
goodness.
got a little tiny bowl on the bottom of your foot.
Ew.
So now I'm tripping. Then you tried to pull away, but he had a vice grip hold, and I could see that he was very aroused. Now, this is crazy now. He done grabbed your foot so hard you couldn't jerk away from it? Oh, this dude got damn problem. Yeah. And he aroused. Now, he's standing there with your foot in his hand. It's just a lot going on. Stay away from that, Steve.
Yes.
It was time we had a conversation about his foot fetish. He admitted that he was very attracted to me when we first met, primarily because of my feet and white toenail polish. Need to switch that to black immediately. I told him.
For real, switch it right away.
You need to do what, Steve?
Switch that white polish to black immediately.
You look like something on your foot.
Yeah, maybe it might have a different reaction or something right here. You got to get that white off your feet.
Immediately.
Because he licking the bottom of your toes and everything. Y'all, I know you thought that French manicure was cute, but you got to kill that. You got to go with Jezebel Red or something. You got to go with Floozy Pink or something. I don't know what you're going to do, but you got to try something.
We got to get this white off, though.
I told him he was weird, and he said he'd get back in counseling if I promised not to break up with. Whoa. You going to get back in counseling.
Back in counseling.
So now your ignorant ass done been to counseling because this done been a problem before. You done scared one of them women so bad she done had your ass committed. Yeah. So you done already been to counseling? Lady, listen to me. If he can go to counseling and fix his problem, you might have a good relationship. But
You've been there before.
I don't know what you need to do. I don't know what if you need to remove your toenails. I don't know what you're gonna have to do.
Cut her toes. Did you say cut her toes?
I don't know what you got to do to start making them look like they ain't feet or something. You know,
make them look like
some rings on your toes. Make them look like a hand. You know, put some chains around your foot. Put some chains around your foot. Make it look like a neck. You got to throw his ass off some kind of way. Because if he see them damn feet, he lose his rabbit ass mind.
This ignorant show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Introduce your friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, that damn J. Anthony Brown.
I think what we're about to do now will answer a lot of questions that people have. They have questions. This will answer those questions that people have from that questions.
About what?
Hit it, Dave. The song is to answer the question that everybody's been asking. And we will answer the question that most people have been asking. Here's the answer. Thank you very much, J. Anthony. Good morning, everybody. Here we go. Some have asked the question. Some folks have asked the question. Why do we cuss? They'd like to know why you cuss. We cuss because we're fed up. We cuss because they're fed up. And we have had enough. Come on now. We cuss when we are happy. We'll cuss at times of happiness. We cuss when we are sad. And we will cuss at times of sadness. Some got it from their mothers. Some people got it from the mothers. Some got it from their dads. And others got it from their dads. Come on now. Now using nicer words. You can't use nicer words. Can sometimes be real tough. It'll be real rough to get them words out. But nothing takes the place. Like please shut the F up. Could you please shut the F up? Sometimes you want to tell church members, could you just please just shut the F up? And now you have the answer. Oh, now you have the answer. Now you have the reason why. That is the reason why we cuss. Don't tell me how to run the church. I'm the pastor up in here. That's always popping off at the mouth. Could you just shut the F up? Deacon, don't try to tell me what to do.
You are out of your mind. You're so ignorant.
Tell me what to do.
This is the worst.
The worst hire you've ever hired.
It's great. It's great. I'm so happy I'm here. Don't even try.
The way your mind works, Jay.
Come on.
So you're going to use that song, huh? From that artist, huh?
Well, it answers the question, the reason why we cuss. It's right there. I mean,
I was wondering what question you were talking about when you said it. What question? What's he talking about?
The reason why we cuss, yes. But we do. That's it. It answers,
Yeah.
That's going to probably end up viral somewhere.
What'd you say, Steve?
That's going to end up viral somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? The only thing I was worried about, did somebody else do it before me? And I'm like, nobody touched that. That song is right there. I mean, damn. What?
That's what you were worried about?
Exactly, right.
Somebody doing it before me, right.
All right. Thank you, Jay, I think.
You're quite welcome.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
What's up, fam? I'm Brian Ford, artist and baker, and host of the new podcast, Flaky Biscuit. On this podcast, I'm going to get to know my guests by cooking up their favorite nostalgic meal. It could be anything from Twinkies to Mom's Thanksgiving dressing. Sometimes I might get it wrong. Sometimes I'll get it right.
I'm so happy it's good because, man, if it wasn't, I'd be like, everybody not my mama.
Either way, we will have a blast. You'll have access to every recipe so you can cook and bake alongside me as I talk to artists, musicians, and chefs about how this meal guided them to success. And these nostalgic meals, fam, they inspire one-of-a-kind conversations.
When I baked this recipe, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Oh.
Does this podcast come with a therapist?
It can. Listen to Flaky Biscuit every Tuesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, guys, it's time for Comedy Roulette. Steve Jr., J. Anthony Brown, Tommy, of course.
Boy.
Let me let you know what today's categories are. Well, that's why we have 4 comedians on the show, right?
This what y'all want?
Yeah, this is what you guys do. All right, we're ready. You ready to spin the wheel?
Spin it.
Spin it.
You have to say the topics are. That's right. I haven't done this in a long time.
I know, right?
All right, here go the topics. Here go the topics. Things people say when they want to see the doctor. Things people say who can't hook up to the Zoom meeting. And the last one, things stepdads say to kids when the mom leaves the room.
Ooh. All right, yeah.
Now we spin the wheel.
I look at Zoom.
The Zoom is good, huh?
Oh, man. I wanted the Zoom, too. All right. It stopped on things stepdads say to kids when the mom leaves the room. All right. That'd be good.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, good,
Okay.
good. Who's first? Who's first? Me?
Yes. Yeah, you're usually first.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll start it out. Here we go. Look at him, boy. I will cut the head off every toy you got in that damn room. You go ahead. Keep on, okay? Keep on. I will cut the heads clean off. Say it again.
There you go. Things stepdads say to kids when the mom leave the room. All right, baby, I'll see you later. All right, now have a good one. All right, don't look at me.
Ever.
Don't look at me. What you looking at?
All right. Things, stepdaddy. Thing Stepdad say when the mother leaves the room, you look just like your ugly ass dad.
Tommy, I knew that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
Come here. Look in the mirror. Now pull your lips in your mouth. Pull them in. You look at that. That's what you're gonna look like without your lips if you say something else in here. Just for curiosity.
So calm.
Yeah. Things Stepdad say to kids when the mom leaves the room.
Uh-huh.
How would you like to live a life without thumbs? Because I can make it happen, okay? Okay? Keep on.
Come here. Come here. Bring your little. Come here. Hold your breath till your mama come back. She's saying anything, you tell her I'm helping you with your lungs. You hear me? Hold your breath.
Evil.
So mean.
I know.
Things.
Look here. This really just about me and your mama. You ain't got a damn thing to do with this.
What are you saying?
This is really just about me and your mama.
That's what they say.
You ain't got a damn thing to do with this.
All right, okay.
Come on, Jay.
Things Stepdad say when the mom leaves the room. Boy, let me tell you something. I will bite you in your sleep and you won't know who did it, okay? That's what I do.
Yeah.
You'll have no idea who bit you, okay? Go ahead. Keep on.
Things Stepdad say to kid when they mom leave the room. All right, baby, bye. See you later. I love it. Give me that damn remote. We ain't watching no damn SpongeBob SquarePants all day.
Damn football game.
Game on.
Come here. Look at me like that again. I promise you, I will FedEx your ass to your dad's house. You hear me? I will mail you. I ain't laughing.
Last one.
Last one, yeah.
I know I keep saying I ain't your real daddy. I know I ain't your real daddy, but let me ask you a question. Where is this punk ass at, though? Have you seen him?
All right. Coming up, thank you guys for today's Comedy Roulette. Coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Listen up, Steve Harvey Nation. The legendary funk group Kool and the Gang returns to the stage at Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino with their residency, and you could win a trip for two to see them perform, including round-trip coach airfare, a 2-night hotel stay. The Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino, with its newly designed rooms, is the home of legendary Vegas fun. Enter now and get rules for a trip to Vegas to see Kool and the Gang at SteveHarveyFM.com. That's SteveHarveyFM.com. It is sponsored by Westgate Resorts.
All right, now.
Well, I tell you what. We outside, baby. Vegas is back. We
Hollywood swinging.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Kool and the Gang. Mm-hmm. Ladies' night. Summer madness.
Yeah.
Ladies'
celebration.
Celebration. Yes.
They had the best curls, man. All of them.
JT.
All of them. JT was strong with it, boy.
Yeah. This is going to be a great show too. SteveHarveyFM.com. It is sponsored by Westgate Resorts. If you're looking for fun in the summertime, being outside, this is it. This is a show for you. It really, really is.
If you still have a curl, you should not be missing this show. You should really be at this show. This is
every
for you.
Now and again. You see those curls, don't you? All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We will play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. This is the 4th of July cookout edition, okay? So would you rather charcoal grill or gas grill?
Wood.
Come on.
Yeah. Now one of
them. Come on. I use lump charcoal, which is actually wood.
I haven't used briskets in years.
What? Why is she asking the cooking question?
She don't even know what we talking about, Tommy.
You got an attitude.
Tommy, she don't even know what we talking about.
That's so mean. Because I asked the would you rather question.
Tommy, she don't even know what she asked.
I do.
She's trying to put out there.
I know what charcoal is.
Charcoal or gas? How do you
shut up? Beef ribs or pork ribs? Would you rather beef ribs or pork ribs? More food, Tommy.
Yeah,
pork ribs.
Pork ribs.
Yeah,
pork ribs.
And pork. And when you put it on open fire and you expose them to lump charcoal with wood chips, is no longer pork anyway.
It's just what is it?
What
is
it? It becomes a new meat. It's called barbecue.
Not say that all the time. Is that saying B-O-B-B-Y, like Bobby Brown?
Bobby, B-O-B-B-Y, barbecue. It's a whole new meat. It ain't even pork no more, I'm telling you.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't really care for pork at all. But when I'm eating baby backs, I'm telling you, it go down just like beef.
All right. This is the Would You Rather 4th of July cookout edition. Flats or drums when it comes to chicken wings? You like the flats or you like the drumsticks? Which one?
You don't do that on the 4th. You cook the whole damn wing. You don't break that up like that. See, you got two different. You got your holidays mixed up. That's Super Bowl you talking about with flats and drumette. This is the 4th. You cook the whole wing.
I like flats. Period.
Yeah, he is telling the truth.
Yeah. Oh, he is. I like flats. I don't care what holiday it is. All right. Would you rather dry rub or lots of barbecue sauce?
You don't need sauce.
Because my rub is off the chain. Now, if you're going to do a sauce, Genira, JENIRA.com. The hands down best barbecue sauce in the world in a bottle. Genira.com barbecue sauce. Order the mild, the medium, and the hot. And Lord have mercy, prepare yourself for the best barbecue you've ever had. I'm telling you right now.
To get an endorsement.
It's better than Williams Brothers. And I thought that was better.
All right,
than
one last one. Spades or dominoes? Spades or dominoes?
Oh, either one, you can get hurt. Spades.
Oh, you got to go spades because more black people play spades.
When the ladies play more. But there's some lady dominoes now. There's some lady dominoes.
All right. We'll be back in 49 minutes after the hour to close out the show and our last break of the day right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day and of the week. Remember, you can always catch the Steve Harvey Morning Show on demand on the free iHeartRadio app. And, of course, it's time for your closing remarks.
You know something? I was having a conversation yesterday with an employee of mine. And, you know, I was debating on whether I was going to share this with you or not. But, you know, it is what it is. I oftentimes wonder, and you may be wondering the same thing, why your life has so many bends in it, so many peaks and valleys and curves and angles. And, well, you know, Steve Harvey is just like everybody else's life. Yours ain't going to be no different. It's just, you know, all of us are at different levels, but the bend is the bend, the peak is the peak, and the valley is the valley. No matter how high your peak is, if I'm on my highest peak, that's the highest point in life I'm aware of. That's my peak. I was talking with an employee, and he had a friend with him, and he was up taking a tour of the lot and stuff. And he stood there and he said, wow, oh man, Steve Harvey, man, I've always wanted to meet you, man. It's such an honor, sir. He's a young guy, about 24, real respectful. He said, such an honor to meet you, sir. Man, I wish my mom could see me talking to you. I said, that's good, man. I said, let's take a picture, man, so your mom know you was with me. Oh, man, would you? So I said, yeah. So I took a picture with him. He said, Mr. Harvey, can I ask you something, man? I mean, you seem like you real cool. I said, man, I was just joking with him. I said, man, I've been cool my whole life. I said, I'm just really, really a cool person. He said, yeah, you are. He said, man, you ain't nothing like what people say you are. And I said, yeah, I know, man. I hear that a lot. I said, people who know me, they know me. The people who don't know me, they don't know me. He said, Mr. Harvey, how do you deal with that? How do you let all these people just say all the things they saying about you? And I want to not say this for me, but I want to say this to all of you, for all of you out there who experience haters on whatever level your life is, because we all got them. All you got to do is be about something, and here they come. All you got to do is try to improve your lot in life, and here they come. All you got to do is want more on your job than what everybody else, and here they come. All you got to do is get in a relationship that they don't have, and here they come. All you got to do is put in for the promotion that they know they ain't even qualified for, but you put it in, and all of a sudden, here they come. The reasons for haters can go on and on and on, but the young man asked me, said, how do you deal with that? I said, because listen to me. If a person, Martin Luther King said, a person can't ride your back unless you bend over. I refuse to bend over. Why? Why would I? I said, and another thing, young man, these people, and it's not that many from my standpoint. It may be, man, they just be talking about you, but really, in the total scheme of things, y'all, your haters ain't that many. It's that they just loud. They just loud. Hate is louder than love. But who you are, what God has done for you, where God is taking you, what God provides with you is way bigger than a couple of notes from some haters who don't even have the courage to share their name with you because they got a fake page. They don't even have the guts to put their picture on it. They just a name. So I said, young man, I said, it don't really faze me that way. I said, I don't give anybody that much power over me. I said, how would I allow these people to break me when these people didn't make me? He said, wow, man, you really feel that way. He said, man, because I was expecting to meet you and I thought you was going to be down and depressed because, you know, a lot of stuff been happening, man, that whole thing with, he was just saying all that stuff. And now, man, people don't want to hear what you got to say about sleeping. He said, so Mr. Harvey, let me ask you this. Do you really think you can't get rich sleeping 8 hours? I said, well, son, let me help you understand something. He said, but Mr. Harvey, they say, this one was funny. He said, Mr. Harvey, they say that you rather choose wealth over health. I said, no, I'd rather be healthy any day. But if you don't get 8 hours, you're not going to be healthy, Mr. Harvey. I said, son, I know a lot of people that sleep 8 hours and they sick. I said, so son, listen to me, man. Don't let people shape your mind with 30-second sound bites. I said, you can go get all the sleep you want. I said, you can sleep 8 hours. You can sleep 10 hours. I said, man, go on and do you. I said, but if you could get rich like that, I said, man, just write a book because it would help a lot of people. He said, but Mr. Harvey, somebody said Oprah Winfrey says she get 8 hours sleep. I said, well, son, Oprah Winfrey ain't rich. Oprah Winfrey's not rich. She's wealthy. She got money coming in while she sleep. For those of us that are rich, that are in the constant grind and hustle to remain rich, because rich is as fleeting as it is, as you spend it. I said, it just takes a little bit longer, son. I said, hey, man, don't let a lot of people shape who you are. Get focused on who you are. Put your faith in God and know who you are and go on about your business. Because in this world we live in today, a lot of small-minded people got a whole lot of opinions, and it's just a bunch of them. But don't worry about it. Do you. Trust in God and stay you. He said, man, Mr. Harvey, I'm going to do that. I said, cool, because I'm going to do the same. Just wanted to get at to y'all in case you got some haters in your life, and I'm sure you do. Have yourself a great weekend, okay?
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So there is a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Yeah, like does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
Or what about the future of AI? What happens when computers actually learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town? From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
What's up, y'all? I'm Brian Ford, artist and baker and host of the new podcast, Flaky Biscuit. I'm going to help y'all learn how to cook and bake new things as we get to know our guests through their favorite nostalgic meal.
If you are ever at a place in your life where things are too busy or your head gets too big, having a meal like this, it reminds you of who you were and also who you still are.
Listen to Flaky Biscuit every Tuesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome to The Good Stuff. I'm Jacob Schick, a third-generation combat Marine.
And I'm his co-host and wife, Ashley Schick. We believe everyone has a story to tell, not only about the peaks, but the valleys they've been through to get them to where they are today. We're joined by some amazing guests who share the lessons they've learned that shaped who they are and what they're doing to pay it forward and give back.
Listen to The Good Stuff on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. From iHeartMedia, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice. Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.